Last, ECOWAS leaders have agreed to expedite the process to introduce biometric identity cards and remove non-tariff barriers to improve trade among member states.
At the 51st ordinary session of the Authority of Heads of State in Liberia, the West African leaders also reaffirmed their determination to fight terrorism.
President Akufo-Addo joined his counterparts for the first time as president at the 51st ordinary session of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of ECOWAS in Liberia. His presence at the regional meeting was also to show Ghana's commitment to the ECOWAS project, especially in the areas of trade liberalization, common currency and integration. High on the agenda included political, economic and security concerns besetting the sub-region, particularly the approaches to achieving the regional economic integration agenda and right-tracking West Africa's development planning. Morocco's application for membership was also considered, despite Moroccan King Mohammed's absence at the meeting. Morocco's application comes after it rejoined the African Union in January this year. The meeting also had Israeli Prime Minister Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu as special guest of honor. This is the first time in many years that an Israeli Prime Minister is visiting Africa.
When I landed here after a long flight from Israel, I found that a somber cloud hangs over this glorious day. This is the cloud of terrorism that has claimed the lives of so many innocent Africans, most recently in Niger and Mali. And in recent hours, another terrible attack was launched on innocent people in the heart of London. We condemn it. We send our condolences to the British people, and we pledge our commitment to fight this scourge that knows no bounds. These terrorists worship death. They murder indiscriminately, but they will not frighten us. They will not terrorize us. They will only harden our resolve to defeat them. And together here in Africa, in the Middle East, and Europe, everywhere, together we will defeat them faster.
The meeting saw West African leaders reaffirming their commitment to implementing the provision of free movement of persons, residents, and establishment. In a communique issued at the end of the meeting, the members resolved to improve on information and intelligence sharing so as to combat terrorism. Outgoing chairperson of ECOWAS and Liberia's president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, urged members to work to attain the sustainable development goals, especially on reducing poverty and improving job creation.
The road to regional integration is likely to be long and require consistency in effort. Economies of several of our countries have progressed tremendously in the past years, but are now plagued by the sharp decline in commodity prices on the world market. If there is a lesson to be learned from this situation, which affects all of our exports, from oil to iron ore and to cocoa, it is that we must diversify our economies and invest in small transformative industries. With a population of more than 300 million, we have the potential to establish an internal marketplace that will create jobs and sustain our progress.
President Faure Gnassingbé of Togo was elected as the new chairman of ECOWAS for a one-year tenure. He takes over from President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf of Liberia.